anytime you're dealing with the brain or you're dealing with nerves, I always recommend all fruit diet high in berries. Juice. At least 60 ounces. Well, he's 6 years old. So at least 34 ounces of fresh juice a day on top of the berries that I need him to eat a day with the herbs. And again, give it about 30 days to 3 months. You won't see none of these things no more.
Okay, here's how to do a deep detox using fruit. Basically, we're made of chemicals. They're either acid or alkaline. Acids inflame, dehydrate, cause pain, and destroy. Alkalines are anti-inflammatory, hydrating, cooling, and replenishing. Lymph is our sewer system, and it surrounds every cell. When it backs up, it turns to acid. This is called acidosis, and it's the cause of most of man's suffering, everything from canker sores to cancer. Acidosis is caused from years of consuming acid-forming foods like dairy, grains, meat, refined sugars, etc. Foods high in protein also produce acids. Toxins in our water, food, cosmetics, and environment, even negative thoughts, anger, and stress produce acids. The body tries to remain alkaline, but in today's world, acids are winning. They're destroying our organs, joints, arteries, skin, etc., and literally taking years off our life. It's time we did something about it and take back our power. Fruit is a powerful way to detox the entire body. Fruit is alkalizing, and it gets stagnant lymph moving to the kidneys and the lymph nodes, where acids, toxins, viruses, parasites, and unwanted bacteria can be gotten rid of. Don't forget, the lymph is also your main immune system, and it won't work right if it's a toxic cesspool. Acid fruits are the most alkalizing, even though they taste acidic. These include lemons, limes, oranges, grapefruit, pineapples, strawberries, tangerines, cranberries, and tomatoes. They get rid of acids, get lymph moving, and are powerful at pulling toxins out and dissolving clogged lymph fluids. Remember, what you don't eliminate, you accumulate. Subacid fruits are the next best. Apples, blackberries, blueberries, cantaloupe, cherries, grapes, mangoes, nectarines, peaches, pears, plums, raspberries, and watermelon make up this group. Bananas, dates, figs, papaya, persimmon are the sweet fruits. They'll fill you up and give you lots of energy, but they're not that aggressive. I recommend at least an 80% fruit diet while detoxing. You can either eat the fruit or juice it. If you have a chronic or degenerative disease, you'll want to go 100% fruit until you improve. An all-grape diet is the most powerful and is used in tough cases. Health is energy, and fruit is as close to pure energy as a food can get. Remember, the body is the healer, and energy is at the core of all healing. Don't be afraid of fruit. It's what you're supposed to be eating. Scientific studies prove that humans are fruit eaters. Genetically, we're closest to the primates, who are frugivores, not meat eaters or grass eaters. Our diet should be primarily fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. Many believe that getting away from our natural diet has led to much of our chronic suffering. Fruit sugars are simple, and the body thrives on them. Blood sugar levels tend to remain stable and can even go down during a detox. Unripe fruit is a source of acid in the diet, so don't eat it. Pineapples and kiwis are notorious for being picked unripe, thus very acidic. Bananas are the only fruit that ripens after it's picked. The rest just ferment and rot. Always eat slowly until satisfied. Don't overeat, it stresses the digestive system. Don't count calories and never go hungry. Always buy organic if possible. If you can't, remove the pesticides with a veggie wash. You can also eat some raw veggies. Leafy green salads are best. Add some cucumber, tomatoes, carrots, beets, jicama, purple onion, avocado, whatever. Squeeze a little lemon on it, and you've got yourself a filling meal. Veggies will, however, slow down a detox. Raw nuts and seeds should be used sparingly because they slow things down even more. To assist you in moving lymph, do some light exercise, take a sauna, get a massage. Skin brushing helps too. Fruit is a strong cleanser and can stir up a lot of toxins and mucus. You may feel some side effects as the toxins leave the body. These can include headache, body aches, fatigue, irritability, emotional releases, dizziness, diarrhea, nausea, muscle cramps, high temperatures, nasal congestion, sore throat, etc. This usually lasts just a few days. Don't be afraid of a healing crisis. It's a sign that you're getting well. If you really need to slow down a detox, eat more salads. Steamed veggies and brown rice really slow it down. Start your detox slow by eating more salads and veggies and juicing less. Ease into it, but push your limits. You've got work to do. As a society, we now have some serious lymphatic problems. Getting well is not taking a pill. It's about unwinding what you've unknowingly created. You will not get rid of this in 2 weeks. You have to move lymph from head to toe, which is miles long and lots of work. When you begin to detox, your tongue will turn white, or even yellow, green, or brown. You should detox until your tongue turns pink again. The more toxic you are, the longer this will take. Have patience, it's worth it. Your body's incredible at self-healing if it's free of obstructions. It can heal and regenerate any cell from brain cells to toe cells. Focus on health. Lose your concept of diseases. They're just signs and symptoms that the body needs to clean and rebuild itself. Another benefit is that most people lose weight because the body protects itself from acids by buffering them with fat. When the acids are expelled, so is the fat. People who have been eating raw living foods back before cancer, heart disease, and diabetes were claiming the lives of millions. Raw food is really not a diet at all. You can do this for the rest of your life and thrive. Your body will be constantly detoxifying, and you'll barely notice it once the deep cleaning is complete. Detoxification is one of the greatest things you'll ever do for yourself. Become alive again. Put your heart and soul into it. Always remember, love is alkalizing. Good luck and God bless.
So I get a lot of questions about how to, what should you eat? I have some videos on the channel about doing fruit detox and the Dr. Sebi diet, alkaline diet, and just what foods. A lot of people want to know what food should you be eating if you are trying to detox. So I do a fruit detox. You want to be careful, especially if you're coming from the standard American diet, which is, lots of grains, even if it's whole wheat and things like that, dairy, cheese, yogurt, all those different things, and then meat. All of the different things that we've been told are really good for us, we're finding out aren't necessarily that healthy for us. They really clog up our lymphatic system. So that's the one thing that I want everyone to understand more than anything is how important it is for your lymphatic system to be hydrated and moving and not sluggish. Because just like our blood vessel, we have our circulatory system, and the heart pumps the blood through our body. Our lymphatic system, there's millions and millions of miles of lymphatic vessels throughout our body, and it doesn't have a pump. Like there's no heart to pump it. The thing that pumps it is, are you eating fruit that helps to pump it? So things like limes and grapes will help to pump your lymphatic system. And then also exercise and movement will help to pump your lymphatic system. Deep breathing, things like that. But once you get that lymphatic system moving, there has to be a place for all the waste and the toxins and the acids and mucus to go. I think it's so amazing that we can use food as medicine. And it's really much simpler than we think. And that's what I had to wrap my mind around, that it really is just as easy as eating fruit, eating grapes, things like that, and then just taking different herbs to support. Once you're healed, like if you're trying to heal from something, I would cut out all animal flesh if you're trying to really heal. Fish, chicken, anything like that, because you need your kidneys to really be opened up. You need to hydrate your body at a cellular level. So for me, if I was trying to heal from something or just really get something straight in my body, I would cut out everything, even fish. But so that's the difference between, there's 3 different detox diet levels, and there's also a maintenance diet. That would be where you would make a decision like, oh, I feel good now, I'm detox. Do I want to every once in a while have a piece of, quality fish or quality meat, and then see how your body responds to that? But in general, I wouldn't be having any type of animal flesh or anything like that daily, even weekly. Even on my maintenance, I wouldn't do that. But it's more like, listen to your body, and all of us have different genetics and different constitutions with how strong we are, how our bodies react to certain things. So just listen to your body. But when you're trying to heal and detox, proteins, that's beans, nuts, all those things, you really do want to cut out when you're really trying to detox something out of your body. But from the inside out, fruit, 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 fruit. Detox teas and herbs, sea moss, the thoughts you put in your mind, the people you surround yourself with, are you getting all of those things help you detox on the inside, because mental, emotional detox is real, and people's energy can be toxic too. Watching the news 24/7 can be toxic, so thinking of those things like, okay, I'm starting to feel tension up in here. It's too much going on. I don't need to hear anything else about how terrible the world is right now. Let me turn this off. You know what I'm saying? It's like, want to be informed, but to a point. And also relationships, trying to heal things. If you have past forgivenesses that aren't, all those things can be toxic and acidic, and we don't even realize it. So detox is not just only what we eat. It can start there, but you need to finish it off to get a full-blown detox. It's spiritual, it's everything. You want to be careful for the gut about how to combine foods. So you want to eat fruits separate. I used to, growing up and in my early adult life, I would have salad, like green salad with fruit. So I would put like mandarin oranges on my salad and apples on my salad. And I thought that was great and healthy. But you want to separate them because of because of how long each thing takes to digest. So think of it this way. You eat fruit, it digests really fast, right? But salads are much harder to digest. They take longer. So if you eat fruit and then you eat salad with it, then the fruit has to sit in your stomach and wait for the salad to be digested, which causes fermentation of the fruit, which causes bloating and things like that, and digestive issues, heartburn, acid reflux. So with fruit, you can eat salads on your detox. You can definitely eat salads on your detox, but don't eat them with your fruit. Have your fruit first. Fruit digests pretty fast, depending on the type of fruit. Stuff like grapes and things like that, they digest really fast. So you could have grapes, or you could have oranges or something like that, and then within a half hour to 40 minutes or so, just go ahead and you could have a salad if you wanted to do that. But you want to separate greens and fruit. You want to separate, and if you are having grains like quinoa, foods from Dr. Sebi's list, definitely don't eat that with fruit, because that takes way longer to digest. Now, this book isn't strictly on gut, but it's called The Detox Miracle Source Book. And it talks about the gut and what foods, it talks about everything. Basically, everything I'm talking about is in this book. I've learned a lot from Dr. Robert Morse. He actually has a whole course on detoxification. You could become a detox specialist and get certified through his course. And he's amazing. He's helped so many people that are suffering from autoimmune diseases and things like that. But yeah, so this book here, I highly recommend you. It's on Amazon, but it just really kind of breaks down really simply, in a very simple way, to what detox is and how to do it. And so if you have one issue that you just want to figure that out, you can easily go in here and just say, okay, constipation, and look it up and see what different things to do for that and what foods are good for that. But I think, I would look into food combining just in general to understand that, and like what foods not to pair together. Just know, like watermelons or any type of melon, always eat that by itself, not with any other fruit, because they digest way faster than any other fruit. And then in general, most fruits you can eat together. So remember, to move your lymphatic system, you have to be the pump. Your muscles, your body movement is the pump, and the foods that you eat, like fruit, pump your lymphatic system, because there is no pump for your lymphatic system and your lymph vessels like there is a pump for your circulatory system and your veins, your blood vessels. So one way to pump it is just doing low impact walk every day, brisk walk. As I'm walking, I'm out there I'm like moving my arms up and down, moving them out. I'm just trying to really move my lymphatic system.
Other things, in this quest for performance, do you try all the things that are typically recommended to try and improve your performance?
Yeah, I've tried all the things in the vitamin shops and all the supplements, and I tried protein diets, and I've tried everything. And this, eating nothing but raw fruits and vegetables, primarily fruits, has absolutely transformed me as a person. I've become almost superhuman. I've got anywhere between 3 and 5% body fat, and I don't get sick, I don't get injured. I was the 5th American in the New York City Marathon a few years ago. I've run the 7th fastest 100-mile time ever as an American. And I've got mental clarity, I don't get dry skin, I don't have mucus in my nose, I don't wake up with crust in my eyes, I don't have earwax, I'm alive. I'm absolutely healthy. I'm vibrant.
It says astringent fruit is the most powerful foods to eat while detoxing. Their ability to pull toxins, acids, dead cells, mucus, parasites, yeast, and fungus from the body on an intracellular level by way of the lymphatic system is the reason they are considered to be so powerful. They expel toxins through urination, bowel movements, and skin after being filtrated by the kidneys and liver. Fruit is the best electrical phytonutrients digestive foods that can be consumed. Fruits consist of simple sugars, or what you call monosaccharides, that makes their biochemical molecular structure, which provides cells with electrical energetic properties. So now we're going to talk about the detoxify and the pull the acids from the cells category. All right, the top one on my list, and this is from experimenting and being in the field. All this is about clinical trials, y'all. This ain't nothing I learned in school. This is me healing thousands of people and being in healing homes and assisting people, y'all. So I know this to be true because it worked hundreds and hundreds of times. Grapes. If you really want to pull some grapes, especially if you got cancer, or you want to pull something, you want to pull mucus from your eyes, and you want to cleanse out that sinus, grapes with seed will really, really cleanse the lymphatic system. It's very astringent, but you have to eat it with the skin. The skin is where that pulling process is at. All right, it says oxygenate and protect the cells, antioxidants. Your berry family, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, mulberries, juniper berries, which is my favorite because juniper berries is the #1 berries for kidney elimination. You want to get them kidneys online? Juniper berries. All right? Elderberries. Elderberry is very good for flushing out the lymphatic system, getting rid of mucus. That's what elderberries do. Sabacus. Cherries is good. Cherries is a berry. I know that they super big, but it's actually a berry. Goji berries, parsimonous, bearberries. Bearberries is some of my favorite. They sweet too. Watermelon. Watermelon is not only a detoxifier, but it's a rebuilder of the cellular structure. Watermelon is one of the most lovable foods ever, and it's full of water content. But what's better than all of those is cucumbers. Cucumbers have 98.9% water in them. If you really want true water, not water H2O, but H3O2, cucumber juice. That's true hydration.
Young babies know, and young children know. I can lay a big table of fruits and vegetables, and 9 out of 10 children will go to the fruit before they go to the vegetables at all. They love the fruit. And we have tens of thousands of children out there being raised on fruit, academically superior to their classmates in every way, physically unbeatable. It's unbelievable what's going on out there on fruits, berries, and melons. Some of that, not so much the melons, but the fruits and the berries, the highest nutrition of all the plant lives. And the very ones we need, the high flavonoids, just incredible powers that these fruits, the astringent value, so they can move lymph. Protein is the problem, period, and not just in the blood. The blood dumps what it doesn't want where? Into the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is the sewer system of the human body, and everyone has to get with that. And the liver is not the detoxifying organ of that system, not even close. Matter of fact, where is the eliminative organs of the lymphatic system? We know the eliminative organs of the GI tract. Remember, our body's just a food processing machine. So food particles that are not broken down and absorbed are eliminated through the stool, correct? Correct. So what's the urine and what's the sweat? These are the eliminative organs of the gigantic sewer system, the 2 kidneys. The right kidney drains the right brain all the way down to the right toe, and the left. So you've got 2 kidneys, 2 adrenal glands, and you've got a skin wrapped all the way around you. And if you're afraid of fruits, then you have a very unjust, unwarranted, unconscious view of the world and why God created all these fruits and for whom. We have tens and tens and tens of thousands of people worldwide that not only have got their health back from levels that are deep, but look at the energy and look at what we're doing with the bodybuilders and look at what we're doing all around the world with a fruit, berry, and melon level. Get kidneys to filter. Kidneys don't filter, you can't get rid of tumors. And the one food source for the humans neurologically, academically, and everything else is fruits and berries, and of course the melon variety would be very good for us as well. This planet's decaying rapidly, except for those that are learning the truth. And look at our YouTube site and all the healings that are going on around the world on fruits, berries, and melons, and botanicals.